Hello everybody and welcome back. Welcome back to Let's Roleplay Ragamuffins! Specifically the mysterious fate of Unweder. Let's continue. Yes.
Welcome to America.
Welcome to America. Let's go. So when last we left our heroes, you were, you'd been let out of the place that you were in, the city. You had actually left the colony and were driving out into the wastelands to go and investigate the location where all these robots seem to be coming from, which you now suspect is actually part of the remains of a Federation invasion force from back during the war.
Nice.
You have a group of scavs, courtesy of First Mate Fancy Hat, who are going to assist you in this exercise. But first, you need to actually get to the ship. A thing made more complicated by the fact that you have become aware of the fact that someone is following you.
Right.
Alright.
Someone's following us. Okay.
And by something
just to clarify, we are not yet there at the ship. We are still trying to get there. And while we're traveling there, we've now realized that someone's following us.
Yeah, as you take off, you realize, pretty much right out the gate, relatively shortly after you get out of the gate, you realize that someone's following you. And based on, as a refresher for you guys, if you haven't gone back and rewatched the end of the last episode, in preparation, you had pissed off the mafia or the local crime syndicate, and the daughter of the boss is
The boss.
is specifically pissed at
Chloe.
Chloe
Or Bonzer, whichever one you want.
Miss Bonzer, Officer Bonzer.
That rings.
Officer Barnes and Noble.
Officer Barnes and Officer Noble.
Anyway,
yeah. So yeah, who is driving, by the way? Because I don't think we established that last time, and if we did, I forgot.
I think it was one of the scavs.
Yeah, I think that it was just.
Oh
we
yeah,
were
it
leaving
was the scout bodyguards. Yeah, so.
Yeah, because none of us are very good at driving.
Yeah, so as you're trundling along, you kind of see behind you this other car following you. Your car has no guns on it. Their car seems to have at least some sort of mounted weapon on it. And you have a couple of scavs with you. They're not very skilled. Well, they're basically like a technical crew that were brought along in order to help make sure you guys were covered. But yeah, so not the best situation in the world for you.
No, not at all.
Rolling.
Okay.
Rolling.
Yes. Yeah.
You have your grenades, right?
Of course.
Be prepared.
Right.
As she says that, you see someone crawl out of the top of the car and start hooking up the mounted weapon on the other vehicle.
Oh. Crowd monkeys. Okay. I mean, okay, we can. They're obviously going to attack us before we do anything. And it's kind of hard to have a nice conversation about not attacking when
Fucking those fucking Reds. Fucking.
No, you don't even know if it's them.
You could have some binoculars. You could probably
probably.
Get a good
Well,
look at them.
I'm not about to give it to Chloe though.
Fair enough.
Okay. Well, in this situation, I'm sure there's some training that I went through. I'd say we just.
I guess
floor
you could
it.
roll a knowledge roll.
We just floor it. That's what I.
You just jam on the accelerator.
Yes.
So yeah, you tell your driver basically floor it.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna quickly just pull out some dice.
push that shit as hard as you can.
And so yeah, as you're sorry, I'm just trying to get another D10. Why are all my D10s at the bottom of the bag? Okay, come here. There we go. So yeah, like as you guys are take off, well, you basically bang on the roof and go like, all right, hit it. It's like, yes. Oh man. So he like fucking like turns the key, hits the accelerator, and the thing just starts rocketing forward.
Good.
And as it does so, the other car hits their own accelerator and like starts tearing after you. You're going a little bit faster, but they are keeping up relatively well. And
all right.
As you start driving, you're like going over rough terrain, and you can see the beginnings of a sandstorm starting to kick up.
Oh no!
And from back, the other car's going to try and take a shot at you, though it's kind of in a bad position just due to the fact that you guys are so far ahead.
Yeah.
But
okay.
So they start fucking Jesus.
Do we have
Christ.
some kind of one?
These dice. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Oh, do we have any form of cloth or mask or something?
Oh yeah,
so I can
you've
give
got
it to. Yeah, I want to give it to Ronnie because.
Yeah.
You know.
He like. I'm assuming it's okay for me to say that he's already all like wrapped up and stuff because he was going out. So.
Do you have water on your body? Are you soaked? That's a real question. Because you're a frog.
I'm gonna go with yes.
Okay.
So,
The sand's gonna stick
is there
to your
anything around that I could like? Anything around that isn't important to the car that I could drop out and see if it messed up the cars behind us?
You can. Well, I mean grenades, but
yeah,
also,
grenades.
You could probably rip out some bits of metal. Like this is a scav vehicle, so it's full of random rusty junk.
Yeah,
real
robot heads.
Yeah. But yeah, the by the way, do you guys have armor?
Yeah.
How much armor do you have?
I have my. I think it's medium armor.
All right.
And I have just very thick clothing.
Okay, how much protection does that grant you?
It gives
-6 to all damage.
Okay.
Oh, it's heavy. Never mind.
Oh, nice.
very.
Oh, it's medium armor, but it weighs heavy.
Okay. Even so, that's good. I believe
Okay.
yours reduces it by 2. Ronnie?
Yeah. You have light armor.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so basically, as you guys are discussing this and like pulling out stuff, the other car like hooks up its gun and starts to fire. And most of the bullets actually ping off of the car's armor plating, but a few bullets get through. One of them hits Chloe, but just does not it's already been slowed down so much by the car that it actually doesn't get through your armor. Another one clips Ronnie. It does do a little bit of damage, but not much. You only take 2 damage.
2 damage.
That's more than you think. That's a lot of damage.
When your health is only 16.
I mean, keep in mind,
more health than I
they're
do,
firing.
but-
They have a giant machine gun strapped to the top of their car, and they managed to do less damage than a knife.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of armor in between you and this vehicle mounted weapon, which is really good because if not, you'd be taking a lot more damage.
True.
But yeah,
Yes.
this thing is nasty.
Very thick clothing is -2 damage.
Yeah, the scabs also take some light damage, but they're fine for now. But they're start freaking out. The 2 the bodyguards in the front driving, the 2 engineers are kind of in the passenger seat along with you, and they're just going what the hell? Ah, not good, not good. Have to do something about this.
Okay, so I say we do drop some of that sheet metal out and see if we can't mess up their driving.
Okay.
Good.
Roll me a mechanics. Roll me mechanics.
How many do I roll again?
2d10s plus your intelligence plus your mechanics, because you're basically going to try and make caltrops with out of sheet metal real fast.
4 And you said intelligence?
Yeah, I'm gonna brains.
Brains.
Yeah.
Brains, so plus 5.
You're noggin thinker.
And then I don't have any mechanics, so it's 19.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Oh yeah, I forgot the dice code is different in this.
Yeah, it's 2d10s, not 1d10.
I'm used to using the D6 stuff because that's the only games we've been playing recently.
Right, we've been playing a lot of Fade in D6, yeah.
Yeah, and all of their dice codes are way lower.
Yes, no, that's fair. Okay, so actually that's still good enough though. That so the car as it's driving along hits the you throw down these caltrops, and the other car rolls over them and it damages it, like reducing its speed. And like and actually I'm gonna say this is a bit of damage. Okay, so yeah, the car is clearly not in great shape right now, and the the Aluru in it are freaking the hell out and like yelling at each other and like clearly pissed off.
Here's what we do: Molotov now.
So now there's going to be another speed test. Is like your driver, sees this and is like, yeah, all right, let's go. The other car, the car is slowing down. The other car is slowing down. You're actually gaining on it. You're losing it.
Okay.
We're going in reverse. We're gaining on them.
Let's go backwards.
We are gaining on them.
You want to go backwards, yes?
We have this in the bag.
We soon catch up with them, yes? Oh, wait, no, wrong. Okay, go in the direction. No, yeah. You guys are leaving them behind. They're still shooting at you, so they, you guys can try and duck for cover if you want.
Yeah, sure.
You don't need to though, because the other car is not doing so good. It starts spraying fire, but it's just going way over your heads.
Okay. Well, actually, I think I'd like to replicate that and see if I can't get the other car or this one that's shooting at us as well. So I think ducking for cover would kind of make that difficult, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Okay, so you want to try and throw out some
want to do a back?
Yeah, throw out some more stuff.
All right, roll them.
Oh, that's terrible. 7.
That's the best thing. Hey, April,
12?
did you notice? Oh, sorry.
12.
12.
Yeah, so this time you throw them out there, you're a little overconfident, and also they're far enough back that as you throw them out, they clearly see what you're doing, and just pull around it.
Okay.
What was that, Blue?
Have you noticed a layer of smoke over the land?
Over Seattle? Yeah, I have.
And over here.
Yeah.
It's because of the forest fires.
Oh boy! Oh great! No, again, it's honestly super depressing and creepy seeing the sky just turn gray.
It turns gray with the sun being orange, and visible. You can actually see the sun without being blinded. That's horrifying.
It's kind of it's kind of nuts, but also not really in this game. That's more just real life horror.
Well, the sand covering the sun.
Sand.
Yeah. Speaking of which, actually, the sand starts blowing in now. So both drivers have to try and deal with that. Your driver is doing okay. Their driver is also doing okay. So oh man, your driver is so good. Okay.
Why is our driver so good?
I don't know. Your driver's he's not even better than their driver. He's just rolling really well. So what happens is basically as you drive forward, the sandstorm starts to hit, and your driver manages to get far enough ahead that you more or less lose them. They still probably know where you are and are still following you, but they're no longer able to continue shooting at you as you drive forward.
Okay.
Which is honestly a little bit less impressive than I was kind of thinking this fight would go, but hey, you know how it goes. Sometimes
they'll just meet us at the place.
Yeah, they'll basically just fight you at the place as opposed to having a big car fight.
Damn it!
So how is the visibility? If I were to leave another scrap of metal or whatever, would they see it and be able to drive around it?
They would have a hard time seeing it, but you'd also have because you're so far ahead at this point, you basically would just be blind guessing where they would be driving.
Yeah. be.
So
It'd be just like a blind trap.
So how about this? How about you roll me once, and we'll basically say you keep on leaving, like throwing out caltrops, and I'll roll to find out whether or not like they get hit by enough of them to really slow them down.
Okay.
Of course, I'm not going to tell you what I rolled because, like, you don't know how effective your trap is, but I will make a note of, like, whether or not you delay them.
You use the trap and their fucking car explodes. No, it wasn't effective at all.
Yeah, you hear a distant, muffled explosion, and you're like, I guess it wasn't worth it after all. Totally didn't
19
work.
in total.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. You're feeling confident at the very least.
All right.
But yeah, as you manage to continue to truck on through the storm, and eventually, as you go, I'm gonna change the music. I had big exciting music going on because I was like, all right, big exciting action scene. Not the case. So I'm just gonna quickly switch it up to that. This will do. Fuck it, whatever. So you basically, as you go through the storm, you see something rise out of the sand, and no, I chose like the worst music. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, like this thing looms out of the sand. It's this huge dark shape. This big, kind of like almost an oval shape at the front. It's this great ship of Federation make. It's all painted red and white.
I thought we were gonna have the dune worms.
No, not quite. But its paint has been mostly worn off, but like you can still see the remains of like patches of red and white where the Federation logo, the Federation colors used to have been painted on. And there's like around the center of it, there's this massive rent. Like there's this massive hole that almost splits the ship in half, and actually has it kind of laying at like a L angle. Like they, crying out loud, the camera's so dumb and giving me so many problems right now. Anyway, let's imagine an L angle, but like basically it's bent on its side, like the Titanic when it sank. But obviously it's still in one piece. And around the outside of here you go. Okay, so L angle, boom. So anyway, so as you approach, you start seeing the remains of broken robots. Like there's a number of robots have been left and abandoned out here, and most of them have been worn down by time and the sand. To the point where they're basically just little scrap piles and, like little bits of metal sticking out of the dirt. But you can tell that, these had once been robots, and that, there had been a lot of them at one point.
Ronnie sees the birds and gets their blood boiling.
Just jumps out and starts kicking them.
Fucking Shaverman.
As you kind of approach as well, like
soda's shit. No,
the sand starts kicking up more, and it starts actually kind of becoming painful. Like you have to pull yourselves inside the car and roll up all the windows in order to prevent the stinging, winds from.
Is what we would say if the car wasn't filled with holes.
Oh well, yeah. There's still like sand coming in all direct, like into the car. It's just to prevent it from like stripping the flesh off your bones. You've put up as many patches as you can.
Fair enough.
As you
okay.
Yeah.
So, we came here to find out if we could find like a signal or something to see if we couldn't find out when and where the next attack will be, because we're pretty sure that the signal is coming from here. Is what.
Yeah. You're also hoping at least to find some sort of off switch or some sort of way of like just getting them to stop
something.
Yeah, blowing up stuff.
Yeah, because we're pretty sure that it's these robots that are attacking everything.
It's the robots who are to blame.
Yeah. Okay.
Am I so out of touch? No, it's the robots who are wrong.
Can we drive into this large oval shaped thingy?
You can drive basically into the place where the ship has been split in half. Or nearly in half.
Just somewhere that we can be at least slightly protected from the sand to get out of the car and look around.
Okay, yeah. You do manage to roll in there, and it's like the way that the hole is, it doesn't totally protect you, but it stops enough of it that you're more kind of being doused by a rain of sand as opposed to, having like sand pelt you.
Yeah. So not great, but better than the alternative.
Yeah. And the scouts seem a lot more comfortable in all of this than either of you two because they're kind of used to this sort of desert condition.
Yeah.
I'm more used to a wintry condition, so it's fucking blazing hot.
Yeah, and Ronnie is more used to a nice wet area, so like he's feeling kind of dried out.
Yeah. So I turned to one of the scavs. So Ronnie asks them, you guys have taken old robots from this site before? Have you guys done that?
The scav shakes his head. One of the scavs shakes his head and says, No. We take robots who are found near colony and bring them in.
Okay.
We never go out this far. Too dangerous.
Right. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Darn. Ronnie has no mechanical know-how, so he's kind of in the dark here.
Yeah.
I would like to make a mechanical roll.
Go ahead.
As basic mechanics.
Yeah, this would be mechanics plus
knowledge.
brains to try and figure out where you...
Oh, no, I know.
Yeah.
Chloe has basic military knowledge on stuff. And since this is a military base, I think then...
Well, it's a military ship, but
yeah. Could I roll and just add brains?
Yeah, you can roll plus brains. You can also roll knowledge if you want, just to see if you know anything about like the way this stuff works.
Okay.
Well, my knowledge and my mechanics are the same.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll let you roll plus brains or plus plus brains plus brains plus knowledge or brains plus mechanic. Either way works in this case.
Yeah. Okay. 24.
24.
11.
Yeah, I rolled a 10 and a 9.
She's not a brain thinker.
She's not with the brain thinky bits.
She thinks more with her fisty claws.
Yeah, fisty claws. That's what they call it in the
fisty claws.
That's the combat type.
Yes.
Claw. Good. Anyway, what does the little round one see?
So yeah, like first, yeah, like Chloe, you do you fail, but you don't fail like horribly. Like so, you kind of get this general impression of like, okay, this is clearly a military ship. There's clearly going to be a control area somewhere. Ronnie, what did you roll? Were you rolling knowledge, right?
Yeah. Okay. Or no, I just rolled brains.
Okay, do you have knowledge?
Nope.
Okay, well in that case, your knowledge is going to be somewhat spotty just because of the fact that you don't have the requisite skill, but you still are like, okay, and you kind of look around and you're like, oh, I know. Clearly, the robot control thing would be at the bridge. Like, it would be something that would be involved in the actual operations of the ship because it's a military ship, and therefore they would have wanted, the commanders of the ship to be able to, at the very least, like, press the button to activate the robots and get them to do their stuff. They wouldn't have put that down in, like, engineering, especially because, like, again, you want to make sure people can't sabotage your robots by just like sneaking around the lower parts of the ship. So clearly, and you kind of like look over at the thing, like over the side of the ship where the front half is, it would be over there in the like around the bridge.
Wait, is the bridge the part that's lifted in the air, like in Titanic?
It's neither part is necessarily lifted in the air. Both parts are like kind of on the ground, just broken in an angle. But it's in the front part, the part you drove past coming in.
Okay.
Okay. Is there any way to get in there from. There's probably not any way to get in there from the outside, right?
Not really. No. Ideally they don't want to let people just sneak in.
Of course.
Yeah, the thing. So yeah, you'd have to. Yeah, you'd have to make your way.
Travel in. Yeah. Okay. Then, I say we head to the bridge, see what we can see.
All right. Let's head through the innards.
Yeah, the scavengers help lead the way with flashlights, and as you go through this ship, you keep on running into like areas where you can't progress because either parts of the ship have collapsed or like doors have been sealed. But because of your scav engineering team that you brought along, they have spot welders and things like that, and they're able to cut their way through and create new passages and bypass manually bypass the doors.
Yeah.
So you guys managed to like slowly make your way into the ship, but as you do so, it does take a while, and as you are working, you hear the sound of like a car approaching and then stopping. From back the way you came.
Okay. So, I'd like, whenever we go through one of the, like, manually made entrances, to look around and see if I can't find something to blockade that entrance.
Okay.
I mean, you could always just blow it up with a grenade.
You can like basically just take the some of the doors you're cutting off and like literally just resoldering them into.
Yes, I'd like to do something like. That's exactly what I was thinking, but I wasn't sure that would fly.
We'll take the door off and block off the window.
So here's basically the deal. You can do that, and it will slow them down. Though on the it will also basically give the people following you time to act. Like.
Yes.
It's going to take
what are
time.
the odds that they have a spot welder with them?
Well, you don't know. I mean, you hope not good, but you don't know.
I'd like to do that for one of them, and then for others, just kind of like putting furniture, like just stuff around the room in front of the hole.
Yeah, just pulling down like stuff.
Nothing too fancy, just for one of the entrances, just to make it at least a little bit harder.
That's entirely fair. So you start doing that, and Chloe, what are you doing during when she's doing that? When he's doing this? When Ronnie's doing this?
Like, he's just tearing off a door, going in, and then we're resealing it.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna be scouting ahead.
Okay. Let me notice plus senses.
Oh yeah, I'm on high alert.
Okay, yeah.
But oh wow, my rolls are mediocre. Ever since my rolls were good for the what's it called? The major game, but now they're terrible.
Oh jeez. What do you get?
Oh, hold on. Can I use sound? Like hearing?
Yes. This is a hearing based one for the most part.
Good. And then I use notice.
Yes.
16.
Pretty good.
I have a +8 from my senses alone.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah. Not enough.
Oh man, that roll must have been terrible.
Yeah. So you start looking around, and your your flashlight starts passing over like these dark halls. And there's like a dripping sound from somewhere as a little bit of water leaks out, and you hear drip, drip, drip. Then you hear a very slight clank, as if like a harder sound. And you turn to look where it came from, but you see nothing.
Just, I see a scab fucking about. I am sorry. I have tripped over mechanical wiring.
Oh, I made mistake. My bad. Very sorry.
Oh no.
I thought I would speak as well.
This is your. But yeah.
Did I do that?
Did I do that? But yeah, as you're looking around, you hear something, and you turn, and and like there's a machine above you, and it sweeps down at you with its claws.
Oh no!
You can roll me like a sort of defensive action, but you're at a penalty because they snuck up on you.
Parry.
Was it?
Parry.
Okay, well roll parry.
Okay, so that is a what's it called?
It's whatever weapon you want to use plus.
Okay, I'm gonna use agility.
Yeah.
Do I get a bonus from Cyberlegs or no?
No, because this is you more using your arms.
Good. All right, and then
dodging would use legs, but yeah.
No, fair. I am incorporating my I'm stupid. It's fine. My brain's dead. And then
processing.
Oh yeah, I was calculating and had to include my -1 combat rolls with my armor and stuff.
Oh yeah.
All right, total is 28.
28 total. Okay. They get a.
They stab you right in the heart and you dead.
Dead instantly.
No. Rocks fall and you die.
Rocks fall, you are dead. Okay, so
roll a new character.
Everybody you care about is dead. Why did I not write down the the roll for these guys? That was so dumb of me. Whatever. Okay, he does hit you though.
Okay.
All right. Hold on, just writing down things. Okay. Right. So he hits you, and he hits you for 13 damage minus your what was your armor?
It's a -6 to all damage.
Okay. Now this attack is rending, like it's armor piercing, so it's 4 off of that, so it ultimately does 11 damage to you.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm crippled by a thing. I'm at -2 health.
Okay, yeah, all right.
And so it does a crippling blow.
Yeah. No, because it's of your total health is when it's a crippling blow. The crippling blow is when it takes off all half of your max health in a single slash.
Okay, I have a 24 total or 28 total, I guess.
Yeah. So yeah, this is not a crippling blow.
Okay.
But it is extremely painful. Like you essentially have been dropped into negative, so you are in essentially you are in a wounded state. But luckily for you, your friends hear this. Like your friends hear the sound of this, slash, and the thing doesn't make any sound as it does so, but its claws, as it slashes through you, make this horrible metal screeching sound. And then slash into the floor, making even more of a racket.
Okay.
Now,
so all the scabs and I.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, I was just gonna ask. Can you give me a little sneak of about how much I failed by?
You failed it by only about 3 points.
So what you're saying is if I dodged, I would have passed.
Yes, you would have passed if you dodged, though. To your credit, dodging also gives you a penalty on future attacks. So it's not like it was you just made the wrong call and got screwed over because you didn't pick your best dodging ability. You picked one that would have allowed you to have a stronger counterattack.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried to make it so all the defensive actions essentially have a a strength and a weakness. Dodge is better for preventing damage, but you get weaker attacks afterwards because of it.
Makes sense.
Yeah, but yeah, so the thing slices you pretty fucking hard, and the others hear you, and now we're gonna roll for initiative.
Oh boy, I'm playing the Pokemon low HP sound.
What is the roll for initiative?
1d10 plus agility. Plus agility or hand-eye, whichever is higher.
What minuses do I get for having -2?
Was it for my?
Do I get a minus for having -2 health?
No, you don't take a penalty for being at low health.
Okay. Is my armor considered poop shit?
No, your armor's still fine. It slashes you. It does like a rending hit, but it doesn't actually like. It's not your. It's like your armor has like one cut on it now. It's just a really deep cut.
Okay. So it is a agility roll?
Yes. It was agility or hand-eye, whichever is higher.
Okay, so agility.
Yeah.
And then just a roll. That's it?
Yes.
Flat it?
Yes.
Alright. Wait, do I have any feats? I forgot to look at those. Oh yeah, I'm enraged now. Shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Next available action: charging the nearest enemy or rushing to deal with the nearest threat, or going all defensive actions. Not suffer the -6 penalty from being below 0 health. Okay. Oh, I get a -6 penalty.
Yeah,
I no longer
on normal actions, but you don't because you're enraged. Of course, the downside is you can't take defensive actions. You're just fucking like ripping into people.
And I rolled terribly again, so...
Yeah. Okay, so... Ronnie, what did you roll?
15.
15? Okay, so we'll go Ronnie... So the assassin already went. Ronnie goes, then... Chloe goes... You get... Fuck. Why can I not spell Chloe? Why is my brain not working? No good. What the fuck? Okay, there we go. Wow, thanks, brain. Oh, actually, okay. So then so Ronnie goes, then the bodyguard goes, then Chloe goes, then the engineers go.
And then the robot.
The robot went first and rolled well enough that he'll be going first at the beginning of the next round. But yeah, so Ronnie, what do? You rush in, you see Chloe like bleeding, and basically because she's now enraged, it's not so much that you see Chloe like crippled, it's that you see Chloe like with her like eyes like blazing and her mouth foaming slightly as she like starts snarling at this robot.
Okay. Well, I think I'd like to try and like stick a grenade into the robot.
Okay, so you're like, pull back your arm, lob a grenade at the robot.
Okay, so actually what I was thinking, can I do like psi hand and it holds the grenade and like punches it into the robot?
Okay, sure, you can try doing that,
like,
yeah.
To like guarantee that it's in there.
Sure. Okay. Roll psi hand. Remember, you can roll a d6 for every point of sense, but for all the 1s, 2s, and 3s you roll, you'll be taking a point of damage.
Yes.
And then, like, the number of successes you get, all the 4, 5s, and 6s you get will determine the strength of your psi hand. The power of your psi hand. I should get to the exciting music because, like, this is
6, 4, 6, 2.
6, 4, 6, 2?
Yes.
6, 4, 6, and then 1. So you have 3 strength and take 1 point of strength and health damage.
Okay. Put that at 13.
Well, this is not the dramatic music I was hoping for, but whatever.
Okay, so yes, grenade in psi hand and put it in the robot.
Yeah, so the robot's going to try and defend by basically trying to like stand and like block it. So yeah, to try and take half damage in exchange for getting a bonus next round. So roll damage.
Okay, damage is.
Well, actually, first roll demolitions plus. Okay, just roll demolitions because roll demolitions plus 3 because you're using your psi hand.
Okay, and that's 2d10s.
2d10s plus your demolition skill plus 3.
Okay. 10, 3. Plus 6, 20, 23.
Oh shit, okay, that's pretty good. Okay. Okay, what's the damage on those grenades?
Grenades are something that I did not write down.
I think it's a
Grenades. Why do you say the damage reduction, but not what it actually is?
Wow, April. How dare you write?
No. I was just looking at. Oh, here it will be.
Okay.
The X. Gosh, no, it's not.
Okay.
No, here it is. No, that's freaking gear encumbrance. 40-10.
Oh shit! Wait, really? Holy crap!
Yes.
Oh my god, no.
40-10. Okay.
Yeah. It says massive gun, minigun, grenade. Oh.
No, that's a grenade launcher. That's a grenade launcher. Yeah.
Thank
That's like
goodness I
if you're
read
like a
that.
rocket launcher, essentially.
Oh my god, that was
Grenade. 2d12.
212. Okay, yeah. Still cute.
Okay, there we go.
All right. I assume do you have 2d12?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Roll them.
Two
if
and
not,
a
then
10.
you can roll a d12 20s.
So 12.
12 damage total.
Yeah.
Okay, so it reduces 4 of that, but that's still going to be 8 damage. So yeah, boom. The robot like staggers back, and because you were using your side hand to do this, you basically like managed to get it in deep enough that it doesn't blow up Chloe in the process.
Sweet. And actually, wait. So that was 12 with the rolling, and then is it also +3 with the side hand, or was that just for that?
No, the side hand was
Okay.
basically like
Great.
how you're throwing
Then
it.
yes.
Like, yeah, you basically shove the side hand into it, and then hold it so it doesn't blow up Chloe as you do this.
Great.
And the robot, it doesn't explode. Like you didn't do enough damage to just blow it up right away, but you did enough damage that it hurts.
Good.
I heard a robot.
You made the robot feel pain. The robot
Wow.
does not like feeling pain.
I can imagine. Okay.
I just
I'm
want
assuming
to
that's
feel
the end of my.
love.
Yeah, that's your
Yeah,
turn.
that's my turn.
The godlike turn.
The turn in which you blew up you blew up part of a robot. That
Wait, was that an assassin bot?
it's a modified assassin bot.
Oh.
Like these things are nasty.
That explains why it's so much more damaging. I was assuming it was going to be like the minor, tiny ones.
Oh no,
like,
no! This is
Yeah.
you guys did not like run into a nice, sweet little like normal combat mech.
Yeah.
This is a like special Shamerin killbot.
Oh no! Oh no! It can fly!
Yes.
No!
Also, keep in mind this ship is full of these things. Like,
Oh no!
Swinking.
I'm gonna die!
speaking of going to die, I believe it is now the bodyguard's turn. So
Speaking of what? Speaking of going to die.
Bodyguard's gonna die, or
he's
he's
fine.
gonna betray us. Joke's on you.
I'm working with the robots.
Joke's on me. I am a robot.
Surprise,
me.
assholes!
I have become human.
I have become
Oh.
human. I am the strongest.
I have the strongest. It's Alice. Rips off the face, and it's actually just a tiny baby complaining about how cold it is.
You gotta help me. I'm so cold right now.
So cold despite never getting sick from being so cold.
Oh no!
I'm a liar.
I hate it. I hate being such a fucking liar all the time.
You should check my plastic face.
Hey, don't forget there are also like defensive and offensive actions you can take to give yourself a boosty at a cost, but
Nice.
yeah. So oh man, Man, what's up with these with my rolling today? Because like sometimes it's been pretty good.
Stop cheating, people.
I'm real strong. So the okay. So he doesn't. He like runs forward. The bodyguard runs forward and like takes a bit of metal and just smashes the robot with it. It doesn't kill it, but it hurts it like a bit more. And it's like turns its burning eyes on you, like on the bodyguard. It's like But now Chloe, it's your turn, and you are berserk right now.
I am berserk, so I have to attack it.
Yeah.
And in the berserker action, drops the fucking spear and leaps at the thing. And I'm also gonna use what is it? FP.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna GFP. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the GFP. Yeah. All right. So what would I say with that being what kind of thing?
Hold on. Sorry, I just need to hold on. It's been a little while, and also like I don't think we've had anyone use the. Alright, using GFP to avoid extra blah blah blah. Turn good fortune. Okay, so you can add +10 to a roll. You want to make it like a bonus to your roll.
Do I get a cyber legs for leaping at them, or?
Yeah, sure. If you want to, like, just, yeah.
Then add my brawling.
Yeah.
And then add the +10 to the roll.
You're almost certainly
so
gonna
that's a 38.
Okay, he's gonna try and defend. He fails to defend against a 38. Shocking! Shocking!
Almost a mega success.
Yeah.
Uber.
So yeah, you fucking punch into him.
Time to roll damage. Melee is a
with your claws.
I'm trying to remember because I have a cybernetic. Oh no, I have natural. No, I have cybernetic weapons, don't I? Yeah.
Yeah.
+6 to the damage with the attack, counting as lethal rather than stun damage. So, and I think that's just muscle, right?
Yeah.
It's just muscle +6. So, my muscle is 5, so 11 damage.
That's enough to like get him into a pained state, essentially. So he like the robot staggers back as you like rip out part of its chest plate.
Oh,
and like
can I be on the robot?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. You like leap on the robot and you rip off like its chest plate, exposing wiring, and start like digging into it. Like it's in a lot of pain. And unlike you, it doesn't go berserk, so it doesn't get the ability to try and like resist that.
Mm-hmm.
However, it is definitely focused entirely on you now. However, it is now the engineer's turns.
Engineers pick up pebbles and throw it at him.
Yeah.
Deploying a sentry.
Get away from here!
Blazing a sentry.
They're not very good, but luckily because you just ripped off the like part of the robot's like chest plate and it's crippled, they actually managed to get into a little bit of damage. They're not doing much damage.
Yeah.
But,
does that mean we can reprogram this robot to fight for us?
It had more time, probably.
Damn it! Can we use it?
Why would we want this one? We blew it up.
Okay, yeah, the two engineers, basically because you've done so much damage already, like, charge in and help Chloe start, like, tearing the robot apart. And after a few seconds, the thing is just lying in pieces.
Woohoo! Go team, go!
Like, as
Still
strong as this thing is,
ripping it apart.
Yeah, as strong as this thing is, it's like a team of 4 people all beating on it is, or 5 people all beating on it is enough to bring it down pretty quick.
Well, you know, in all honesty, Ronnie would probably just stand there and let Chloe have her little rage fest.
Rage herself. Yeah, that's fair. So yeah, Chloe, because there's no more enemies to fight, and you got this one here, you basically just spend time just ripping into this thing until eventually your bloodthirst dies down.
Mm-hmm. Like,
you are exhausted, you are bleeding, there's a big old hole in you.
I slump on the side.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well, that's not good at all. Okay. Can I see if I can
She's not unconscious. She's just
help? Just patch her up so she's not bleeding out.
Yes.
Okay. Do I have to roll for that? I'm assuming.
Yes, you would have to roll that.
So it's
roll to defend. It's stat. No.
What is what do I add on to it?
Roll with your medical skill plus your brains.
11, 20, 27.
Okay, nice. Yeah, so you managed to rip the thing open. So sorry, like I'm still in murder mode. No, you managed to not to piece Chloe back together, and she ends up. She's actually looking a lot better than she was. Like, she's still pretty fucked up, but you do manage to reduce some of her damage. I'm gonna roll real quick to see, because you get a little health back. You get 2 health back. And you're, you're not in immediate danger. What's your current health total?
Oh, who?
You, Chloe.
Me. Oh, -2.
After you heal 2?
0.
Okay, you are no longer considered to be in a crippled state. Like you no longer have the penalty, though you obviously literally take any damage at all, and you'll be taking a penalty again.
True.
Like, you are essentially, at this point...
Well, if I do that, I'll re-enter rage state again.
True. But keep in mind, it's not necessarily a wholly good thing.
I'll reactivate my V trigger. And...
yeah, you'll re-enter rage mode, though. Again, like, it's very easy to get yourself killed in rage mode.
I know. I was surprised I didn't.
You might well have been killed if the engineers had not managed to kill the assassin bot. Though the fact that you managed to get into a crippled state might have saved you.
Here's the question. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say, like,
I'm so terrible at stuff. I jump in the conversation.
No, it's fine. Go ahead. What was your question?
I was going to ask, are the robots smart enough to know that if you wear the shell of their ally over their body, over your body, they would...
You don't know, but you'd guess yes. You'd guess they are smart enough to figure out the difference between an actual robot and an Uluru with a bunch of robot bits strapped to them.
The scavs know that. No,
I think the scavs are technically savvy. They're kind of dumb in a lot of ways, but they do know machinery pretty well.
Question.
Yes.
It's less so a question, more of a statement.
Oh.
Which means we need to stealth it.
Yeah. Being sneaky is probably a good idea.
Right.
I have a question.
Yes.
Could I do anything more to...
Not right now, unfortunately. Like, without proper medical care... Well, actually, do you have third eye, or do you have gift?
I have...
Sure, it's just gift, right?
Yeah, I have gift.
Okay, and you don't have...
What were the 2 you chose?
You don't... I don't what?
What abilities did you choose? You chose Psi Hand, and what was your other ability?
Shield.
Shield. Okay, actually, by the way, I am also buffing it. I also have decided to buff up the gift to allow you to get 3 abilities, because I feel like at this point there's enough abilities to justify that. So if you want... I know it's a little bit cheap, but, like, fuck it. Like, whatever, like, it's at this point, like, you guys are, like, heading into like this big thing with a mostly dead Chloe. So if you want to take Psi Healing as your final ability, I'll let you.
Joke's on you. It's Psi make machine fall asleep.
Yes, you could have taken Psi, kill droids, but you didn't.
Just like in Star Wars.
Yeah, sure, I'll take that.
Okay, so in that case, you can try and heal. Chloe.
Okay, I'm.
Do it. Use your soul powers. I believe in you.
You got this one. You got the touch, dude. You got the power. Yeah.
Okay, I can't find the details of that. What do I like need to roll and all that for a psi heal? Because I can't.
Roll a d6 for every point of senses, and then tell me, like, remove all the 1s, 2s, and 3s, and tell me what the grand total is after all that.
Okay. 4, 4, 8, 13.
13 total? Okay,
Yeah.
Wait, let me
and then I
check.
took
Oh,
one
I have psi vulnerability, by the way, which means you heal 4 more.
Oh, okay. But how many cybernetics slots do you have?
I did. I
No, you,
rolled-
Chloe.
Okay.
I have
In
filled
use,
up.
like, yeah.
I have used all 3 of them.
Okay, so that'll be -3 to the amount healed, but it's a total of 2 from what you rolled, plus 4 from vulnerability, -3 from your cybernetic slots. So you heal an additional 3 points of damage.
Nice. If I didn't have cybernetics, I would have become swole.
Oh, actually, we don't. Sorry, that's 3 off of like what she rolled. So actually, that's
I rolled 13.
So you rolled 13. So actually, that would come out to a total of 10, which is still +2, +4, so 6 points total healed.
Oh, nice. So I have 6. I have become not dead.
Yes. And what did you roll? What was your how many 1s, 2s, and 3s did you roll?
I rolled 1, 2.
All right, so you lose 2 points of stun health from that.
Oh dang. Oh no.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
Whoa!
then-
Thanks.
That was a thing.
Thanks, mate.
Don't mention it.
All right. I'm trying to whisper as best as possible while still in pain. All right. We need to go in stealth.
Oh, great.
Yay.
Alright.
all right.
I can
So
do
we'll
that.
pick up with you guys being stealthy in just a bit. We're gonna take our first short break. We'll be right back.
All right.
Okay. Talk to you guys in just a second.